friends, it's Miss Rachel from the William Jeans Library here. I have some more poetry for you, and the book I'm going to read from today is really special. It is a collection of poems called Beastly Verse. They are all poems featuring animals of all different kinds, and they are collected by JooHee Yoon, and the illustrations are all by her as well, and they are a lot of fun. So I'm going to show you some of the illustrations that are included that aren't even part of, that don't even accompany any of the poems. There's the front and back cover. There's some inside. I'm going to read several poems from this book today with permission of the publisher, Enchanted Lion. And some of these poems were written and no one knows who wrote them. They were credited to anonymous, which means we don't know. And some of them were written in the 30s and the 40s and the 50s, ones that I remember hearing when I was a little girl. It has Lewis Carroll and William Blake, and more than I can read all in one sitting, but I have chosen some fun ones to share with you. The first one is by Ogden Nash, and it is called The Eel. I don't mind eels, except as meals, and the way they feels. Do you know what an eel is? It looks kind of like a snake, but lives in the water, and it actually can be a delicious meal. Ogden Nash doesn't know what he was missing. The next one I'm going to read is about an elephant. It's called Ella Telephony. And here's the beginning picture, but there's more, you'll see. Once there was an elephant who tried to use the telephant. No, I mean an elephone who tried to use the telephone. Dear me, I am not certain quite that even now I've got it right. Howe'er it was, he got his trunk entangled in the telefunk. The more he tried to get it free, the louder buzzed the telefee. I fear I'd better drop the song of Elefop and Telefong. There is a picture of the elephant tangled up, just like all the words in that poem got tangled up. Could be a tongue twister, for sure. That was by Laura E. Richards, in case I forgot to say that one. Next, I have one about an animal that I bet you never heard of. It's called the Spangled Pandemonium. Have you ever heard of such a creature? I think perhaps it might be imaginary. You tell me what you think when I show you the picture. This is by Palmer Brown. Here's the first picture. And I'll show you the rest after I read the poem. The Spangled Pandemonium is missing from the zoo. He bent the bars the barest bit and slithered glibly through. He crawled across the moated wall. He climbed the mango tree. And when his keeper scrambled up, he nipped him on the knee. To all of you a warning not to wander after dark, or if you must, make very sure you stay out of the park. For the Spangled Pandemonium is missing from the zoo, and since he nipped his keeper, he would just as soon nip you. So, if you see a Spangled Pandemonium that looks like that, be careful and call the zookeeper right away to tell him he's been located. If you think there is such a thing as a Spangled Pandemonium. The next one I'm going to read is the last one, and it's called Dream Song, and it is by Walter de la Mare. You can guess what this poem is about by looking at that picture. Sunlight, moonlight, twilight, starlight, gloaming at the close of day, and an owl calling, cool dews falling in a wood of oak and may. Lantern light, taper light, torchlight, no light, darkness at the shut of day, and lions roaring, their wrath pouring in wild waste places far away. Elf light, bat light, touchwood light, and toad light, and the sea a shimmering gloom of gray, and a small face smiling in a dream's beguiling, in a world of wonders far away. I thought that was a good poem to close out Poetry Month, and I hope you have enjoyed hearing different kinds of poetry by all different people throughout the month, and I hope that you're maybe writing some of your own and more interested in reading different kinds of poetry through our journey this month, National Poetry Month. We'll say goodbye to National Poetry Month and stay tuned next month in May for some more different kinds of books that I have to share with you. Bye.